I'm back. Sorry, I've been a little absent lately from this channel. It's been a weird month. I won't bore you with the details, but I've had a weird month. And now I'm back. I'm trying to be back. Anyways, From. I want to talk about From. We just got the season 2 finale on Sunday, and it was so good. I know that this season has had its slow points, but overall, I think From really delivered in season 2 in a lot of really big ways. It's so interesting comparing this show to Yellowjackets. I feel like both From and Yellowjackets are sort of like the successors of Lost, right? The Lost likes. And Yellowjackets fell into the Lost trap much faster than Lost itself. Season 2 was a tonal disaster, just all over the map. It just relied on these like reveals and revelations that weren't actually very interesting or surprising. It very much felt like it didn't know where it was going. I swear to God, they just relied on needle drops to carry that whole season. Just like, let's put another dope 90s track in and see. And they kind of even forgot about how crazy good their instrumental soundtrack was from season 1. Whereas From, despite kind of a bit of a rambling start, really got interesting and deep in the mysteries while also giving us some cool answers. In the season finale, they figure out this puzzle. Basically, there's the little weird rhyme. They touch, they break, they steal. No one here is free. They come for 3 unless you stop the melody. I think I mangled that probably, but somehow these cicadas started appearing. Everyone could hear them, and then for three characters, Randall, Julie, and Marielle, they were it's almost possessed by this cicada demon. I don't know what else to call it. And no one knows what to do. In the season finale, Boyd takes Sarah to where he was infected with this, whatever this thing is, and she has a kind of a freak out moment. Her nose starts bleeding, and basically she tells them that it is so happy to be free, and it wants everyone to suffer. Whatever it is, some horrible thing they basically brought back. Boyd brought back from the tower. She can hear the music box, but he can't see it anywhere. And later he has a revelation that when Ellis, who's getting married to Fatima, says a light in the darkness, and he thinks, okay, and he takes the torch that he took from the tower, he takes it back to the tower and lights it, and suddenly he's in the tower. And he's in the same room where he was infected, where that guy was on the wall, and he sees the 3 people who've been infected by cicadas chained to the wall. There's a moment where his wife shows up, a vision of his dead wife shows up and tells him not to break the music box, but he's like, no. It was a pretty cool moment. He smashes it, and they're all freed, which is a nice resolution. I'm glad they didn't leave us hanging with this question mark, right? Like, well, will they survive? Will they not survive? It was nice. Well, there's still big question marks. Like, what is this thing that he brought? Is it really defeated now, or is it just held at bay for a little while? Lots of question marks, lots of mysteries still, but that was a nice resolution to the current conflict. It's kind of nice to end the season with a bit of resolution and lots of big questions and mysteries. Probably the most shocking moment in the episode wasn't even that part, but when Tabitha wants to go to the tower to save the children. Before we get to that, I should mention that Jade goes into the caves and has a vision where he sees these children that Tabitha's been seeing laying on laying on stone tablets or whatever in a circle around him, and above in the opening he sees the symbol made out of vines, the symbol he's been seeing. And they're saying Anghkooey, these kids are saying, and I guess in Maori it means mother or elderly woman, sort of a mother-like figure. So I don't know what that's all about, or why anyone's speaking in Maori, but Tabitha goes to the tower, but the tower she goes to is different than the one that Boyd goes to. Boyd, I don't know, he's in a tower, but it's, or a dungeon or something, right? Whereas Tabitha goes to a lighthouse, and she goes up, and it's just like her dream from season 1, going up the stairs with the toys on the stairs. When she gets to the top, she looks out, and then a little boy in white shows up and he says, "I'm really sorry, but this is the only way." And he pushes her out the window, which is shocking enough. They could have ended it right there, but then she wakes up in a hospital in the real world, presumably the real world. We don't, I mean, is she in the real world? Is she in a different level of this horrible nightmare? Is she in the real world and now has to find some way to get back to her family? We don't know because the season is over. But what a great way to end it, right? Really expanding the scope of this story to have someone have gotten out, presumably out of Fromville and into a whole new nightmare, knowing her family is stuck back there. I will be curious to see, because people know that she went through the bottle tree to the tower, they'll be able to follow her. Now, will they just go up the stairs and all get pushed out and then that's the end of the show? I don't know. I don't know how that works. So hopefully they haven't written themselves into a weird corner there. This also raises the question that, if some people went to the tower that night when Victor says everybody died, he says his mom didn't make it into the bottle tree. So some people clearly died before they got there. But did some people make it to the tower and get out? Is there going to be like a community on the outside of people trying to get back, trying to find their families or find a way, discover what's actually going on? I'm expecting that Tabitha meets other people, finds other people that have been there and gotten away also. But we'll see. I don't know. Overall, very strong season. There were obviously some things about it that weren't great. The scene in the last episode where they're going to give Randall the gun after he's just been threatening to kill people was pretty dumb. The character, I can't think of his name, but whose wife dies while she's napping, he's so obnoxious. I'm really glad they killed him off. But I sort of also felt like they really kind of rushed his, let go kill people thing. Like, he goes from being really upset that his wife's dead to slitting a guy's throat. Not even just punching the dude, but slitting his throat to get a gun. And I felt like that was just a little odd. So, but overall, I'm really excited for season 3. I'm sad that we have to wait. I hope it doesn't go downhill, but I feel pretty confident that this is a show that actually knows where it's going and what it's doing, and is, while it does stumble here and there, while the pacing issues can be a little, and while they drop too many F-bombs all the time, I swear to God, Tabitha says, it's fucking terrifying 80 times this season. They need to tone down the F-bombs, not because I have virgin ears, but because it's lazy writing. But overall, I love this show. It's very entertaining. It's doing what it's supposed to do, which is keeping us guessing, feeding us some clues, leading us into the labyrinth deeper and deeper. And I'm excited where they go in season 3. Thanks for watching. Again, I'm sorry I haven't been posting much lately. I've had some weird health issues with my neck and my throat, swallowing and extreme tension, and then panic attacks and shit. So super fun these days to be going through all that. But hopefully we'll get it figured out. So, anyways, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment down below. Peace.